Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story.
You could say that.
You're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big gun to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Not exactly why I'm here yet.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access.
Guess that helps.
There's still hope.
I was gonna talk to Kandros anyways. Looks like they were gonna tell me to do that regardless. So, Kandros.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
Militia
I
business.
spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of
Jesus.
physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case,
It
motive
is.
plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there.
You're
As
being
far as
very
I'm
helpful with
concerned,
this one.
This case is closed.
Alright, I'll take a look at it.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Alright. Playback recording. What do we got
Nexus
here?
versus colonist Nilken, evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Certainly doesn't sound very innocent in that recording. Speak with the witness here. See what they think.
What? Girl Scout cookies. Hyperion's inventory lists Galactic Scout cookies.
Wait, really? Seriously? I want those.
You'll have to fight Kesh for the Galaxy Swirls.
I don't care. It'll be worth it.
You're fucking with me, right? You brought Girl Scout cookies on the ship?
Alright, moving on. Docking clamps?
Fully active and engaged.
Docking hatch integrity?
100% Nexus control.
And we're done. Hyperion status, all clear. Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you agree with him or something?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Right.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
My God. Alright.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
What?
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
That's actually pretty significant, because we could look at the bullet wound and see if it was... Because their weapons aren't like ours, right? The Ket's weapons are different. They're, like, energy-based. We know this. We've seen them. Like, if it was a physical kind of impact wound, then we would know it was him that shot him. And if it wasn't, then we know the Ket killed him. And it was just
something I can
laying
help
praise
you
on the
with?
wrong person.
I'm looking into the Nilkin Rensis murder
It's a
charge.
pretty important thing to have.
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
It is my
First murder
business.
in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case.
Shit,
I
dude.
hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
I don't like
That's
how
all.
he said we'll
Thanks
deal
for
with
your time.
it.
Of course.
Alright, well, I suppose I can't do that until I get down to EOS. So we're gonna look into the station sabotage business. Ooh, there's a terminal back here in his office.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Oh, it's like Kasumi's mission all over again, except it's through my scanner, not through...
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Okay. Let's find more panels then. This one looks pretty busted. Cross reference of their data.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Looks like it's heading this way. Is it this one? Oh, it is.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Saw Liam was here. I want to chat with you, bud.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
There's apparently no viable planets in range. Exile may have been a sanitized death sentence.
What a shit show. Pathfinder, we have to get this back on track or we don't survive. No pressure, right?
No pressure. No pressure.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, We have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Good to hear, Liam. We're gonna need that kind of enthusiasm. Let's see if there's anybody else worth meeting. Oh, we didn't check out that arms merchant. I really dislike every time I come out of menu, it drops a few frames. Security footage. Damage control. Mutiny aboard. Infant production attempts, colleagues suggest. Supplies are stolen. Broken. Director Tan. From Director Tan. Or from Candros to Director Tan. You might be able to focus on defending the station. Let's look at it. Damage control. To Candros from Tan. Alex Cavendish. From Candros to Tan. Sun's Cully. To Candros from Tan. Exiles. Interesting. Interesting. Let's talk with the arms merchant, because apparently people are already selling weapons in this universe.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Okay. Sell all my salvage. Wow, that's a fucking lot of money. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? I've already got a katana, so I don't really need like a second one. New Omniblade. Sniper rifle. A falcon. Can I compare this? Max ammo 30? Oh, that's... The Falcon's a grenade launcher. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. Ultra rare shotgun. I won't have enough money to buy this. Let's just confirm trade. There's not really anything that I want this guy has. So I've got a Carnifex and I've got a Predator. I know I have more weapons than that, right? No, I have a Phoenix, don't I? Or is it equipped and therefore I can't trade it? I don't know. Inventory. What do I got? I know I have a Predator. Not a Predator. I picked up that Phoenix, didn't I? I didn't sell the Phoenix, did I? Or did I get a blueprint? Got a blueprint for a Mattock. Ooh, baby. Pair. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I got a blueprint for a Phalanx. Oh. That's a little bit less exciting. I've got a blueprint for a fucking Widow, though. Okay. I could level up Cora as well now. I just want to make you tanky. Yeah, go ahead and confirm for Liam. Also, make you a bit tankier. Because you guys seem to die all of the time. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, so we need to go find that saboteur now. Oh, Lieutenant? How's it going?
You okay? Those guys really grilled you.
Nothing I can't handle.
Madison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Why is this a question? I know who Addison is.
Yeah. Meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do, and you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Oh shit, that's right. My sister's still in a coma. Oh my god, I'm the worst brother. Alright, well I need to go to Habitation to go check on our saboteur at least. Map. Oh, I don't even have a map of the Hyperion. What? And there's Stasis Bay, right? So my sister should be there, all things considered, but she's not, so... I don't know.
What's the latest about waking people up? We're in a holding pattern.
Zara
Kellis.
Yes?
The
I have
saboteur.
evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never. I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it.
What?
Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one.
Interesting.
So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Pattle's. A third party seems likely.
Now it seems that you've been set up then.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both.
I just cut him off. Whoops. I guess we should go check out that security terminal that all those messages were on earlier. See if we can't pull up some security footage to figure out who's pointing fingers at who. Jesus, we've got a real mystery on our hands. Not a day into the Andromeda initiative, and we're solving a murder case, figuring out who's sabotaging places, rebuilding planets. It's a busy first day for Ryder, that's for sure. I don't envy him.
This file is useless.
Oh.
Let's check another.
Whoever's doing this is covering their tracks pretty well, it seems.
And another scrambled file.
Yeah?
Coincidence seems unlikely.
You think,
Let's
Sam?
check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence.
This one less so, though.
You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros.
So yeah, somebody in the
That
militia?
is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Alright, let's scan some people then. Just get up real close to them in their face and...
I've heard of Hustle.
Good things, I hope.
Impossible things. And about goddamn Hammond.
He made up for everything, twice over.
He'd have to.
Alright. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, excuse me, coming through. Just looking for people.
This person is not a match.
Bart Cummings. Sorry about the name, bud.
This person is not a match.
Leave detail. Not as bad as Bart Cummings. Wait, we brought Blastos as well? On top of fucking Girl Scout cookies, we brought Blastos to Andromeda. Man. We had some weird priorities when packing food.
This person is not a match.
Solomon Yen. Don't worry about it, I'm just gonna get up and point my scanner at you. Don't worry, nothing to worry about. Just doing my job. Oh.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins.
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Dale
there, buddy.
Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Yeah, no.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here
Shit, dude.
when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
So we're just gonna let him go? Yeah, I'm done here. I'm just gonna leave. And then he just takes off. We'll deal with him later, I suppose.